I'm a little bit emotional from seeing what happened to Mari. I might do a video about that later on. But so I happened to find out what Jonah B's real name was. And as I said before, I called it before even doing the research to really find out. I just knew, like, it was, I guess it was in my spirit or something. Like, I guess the Lord was just like, you know, Jonah was chosen, and he sure was. Because, they can have their rapper names, but it's all on what their real name is. So Jonah B was chosen blood. And the Lord has revealed to me his name means dove. His middle name was Christian, follower of Christ. And then Lee, protection, sheltered, sanctuary. Okay. We want to take from this that Jonah B was in fact a prophet, because his name is Jonah in Hebrew, and it is the same name as Jonah, the one that the Lord sent to Nineveh to tell the city to repent of their sins. So I find this very interesting that he ended up being taken up out of here in the end times in the city of Baton Rouge. But it was because of his disobedience to God's commands. God's will for Jonah was not for him to be in the streets. It was for him to honor God with his temple. Okay? And we're going to go into 1 Corinthians 3:16. Don't you know that Don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple, and that God's Spirit dwells in your midst? If anyone destroys God's temple, God will destroy that person. For God's temple is sacred, and you together are that temple. Do not deceive yourselves. If any of you think you are wise by the standards of this age, you should become fools, so that you may become wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness in God's sight. As it is written, He catches the wise in their craftiness. And again, the Lord knows that the thoughts of the wise are futile. So then, no more boasting about human leaders. All things are yours, whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas, or the world, or life or death, or the present or the future. All are yours, and you are of Christ, and Christ is of God. So as you can see, that Jonah, his disobedience to God's will for his life cost him his life, just like the prophet Jonah in the Bible. Except Jonah in the Bible, he repented of his sin of disobedience to what God told him to do, and ended up coming out of the whale. Okay, we know that Jonah was in the whale for 3 days and 3 nights. Then he repented of his sin, and he told God, hey, I am going to do what you told me to do. And that's when the Lord allowed for the whale to blow him up through the blowhole, and he went straight to Nineveh, and he told the city to repent of their sins, and they repented of their sins, and the city was saved. Okay, so Baton Rouge, again, stop the narcissism, stop the bloodshed. Jonah was chosen. And sadly, because he disobeyed God, it cost him his life. He didn't even see it coming. Okay? If y'all like this video, like, comment, share with friends and family. Most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time, bless K Crew. Stay blessed.